Number 10. Pandora Hearts. To young Oz Vesalius, heir to the Vesalius Duke House, the perilous world called the Abyss is nothing more than a folktale used to scare misbehaving children. However, when Oz's coming-of-age ceremony is interrupted by the malicious Baskerville clan intent on banishing him into the depths of the Abyss, the Vesalius heir realizes that his peaceful life of luxury is at its end. Now he must confront the world of the Abyss and its dwellers, the monstrous chains which are both not quite as fake as he once believed. Based on the supernatural fantasy manga of the same name, Pandora Hearts tells the story of 15-year-old Oz's journey to discover the meaning behind the strange events that have overtaken his life. Assisted by a mysterious chain named Alice, whose nickname is Bloodstained Black Rabbit, and members of a clandestine organization known as Pandora, Oz begins to realize his existence may have more meaning than he ever could have imagined. Number 9. Kusao Giga TV. Long ago, there was a monk named Mue who could bring anything he drew to life. He quietly lived with his wife Kodo, a black rabbit in human form, and their 3 children, Yakashimaru, Kurama, and Yase. One day, the high priest of the land concluded that Mue's drawings caused too many problems for the locals and ordered him to find a solution. In response, the family secretly fled to an alternate world of Mue's own creation, the Looking Glass City. Everything was peaceful until Mue and Kodo suddenly vanished. Their 3 children are left to take care of the city, and Yakishimaru inherits Mue's name and duties. Stranded in this alternate world, their problems only get worse when a young girl, also named Kodo, crashes down from the sky and declares that she is also looking for the older Mue and Kodo. Armed with a giant hammer and 2 rowdy familiars, Kodo might just be the key to releasing everyone from this eternal paper city. Number 8. Shining Tears XWind. Mysterious disappearances are occurring one after another in Tatsumi Town. Kiria has a vision from a mysterious beautiful girl with pointy ears. A book talking for an alternate world is found. And Mayo, searching for her long-lost friend Zero, comes to our world. But what she didn't expect to find is Soma and Kuroha, and even less to accidentally take them to her world. Now Soma and Kuroha have to find a way to come back. But other forces are playing their part in the darkness, and Soma and Kuroha will find that going back is harder than they first anticipated. Number 7. Oda Nobunaga Yabo. High school student Yoshiharu Sagara wakes up and finds himself in the middle of a raging Sengoku period battle. He is saved by the legendary Hideyoshi Toyotomi, but at the cost of the hero's life. With his dying breath, the warrior pleads for Yoshiharu to become a feudal lord of his place. Now that the course of history has been changed, Yoshiharu pledges to keep the timeline from diverging any further. Yet after rescuing Nobunaga Oda, whom he discovers is actually the fabled Nobunaga Oda's female counterpart, Yoshiharu realizes that he has been transported to an alternate reality where most of Japan's historical warlords are now cute girls. To set things right and find a way back home, Yoshiharu agrees to become one of Nobunaga's retainers and assist her in a conquest of Japan. As Nobunaga initiates her campaign, Yoshiharu discovers that the history he learned from playing the video game Nobunaga's Ambition allows him to predict future events and turn the tide of the war. Using this invaluable gift to aid the Oda clan's beautiful generals, Yoshiharu hopes to help his new lord fulfill her dream and win the hearts of women everywhere. Number 6. Mouseamma ReAkira. Akira Uno is an ordinary working adult who manages the MMORPG Infinity game. 15 years after creating the game, Uno decides to shut down the servers once and for all. However, as the clock strikes midnight, he somehow finds himself in the body of middle-aged Hakuto Kunai, Infinity Game's Demon Lord. Soon after his mysterious transportation, he witnesses the demon Grail chasing after a little girl named Aku. Although he effortlessly dispatches the creature, Hakuto is still concerned. After all, he does not remember creating the girl or the demon. Doubting whether he truly is in the world of his creation, Hokuto decides to investigate. Bringing Aku along as his guide and companion, Hokuto sets out on a journey to find out exactly who or what summoned him to this fantasy world, all while leaving chaos and destruction in his wake. Number 5. Myra Mashita Iruma-kun. 14-year-old Iruma Suzuki has been unfortunate all his life, having to work to earn money for his irresponsible parents despite being underage. One day he finds out that his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, Iruma's worries about what will become of him are soon relieved, for Sullivan merely wants a grandchild, pampering him and making him attend the demon school Babbles. At first, Iruma tries to keep a low profile in fear of his peers discovering that he is human. Unfortunately, this ends up being more difficult than he expected. It turns out that Sullivan himself is the chairman of the school, and everyone expects him to become the next Demon King. Iruma immediately finds himself in an outrageous situation where he has to chant a forbidden spell in front of the entire school. With this, Iruma instantly earns a reputation he does not want. Even so, he is bound to be roped into more bizarre circumstances. Number 4. Show by Rock. The great music adventure in Show by Rock begins after Cyan decides to play her favorite rhythm game and suddenly gets sucked in, finding herself in a world called Midi City where the music reigns supreme. She learns that anyone who delivers amazing and powerful music also has the ability to control the city. An evil plan is set in motion to engulf the whole Midi City in darkness. Is it too late for Cyan to do something? Cyan Hijirikawa always regarded herself as nothing but an ordinary girl living in a mediocre world. She has great talent and extreme guitar skills, but she also lacks the confidence to take the first step in realizing her dream to play in a band and be a music millionaire. Little did she know that an eminent power resides deep within herself, the power to defeat evil with her magical music. Join Cyan, Choo-Choo, Ritari, and Moa in a world where music is everything. Number 3. Hanzuki no Gekikujo. Shisho ni Narutame ni Washi and Woman Karandiari Mason. Urano Madasu loves books and has an endless desire to read literature, no matter the subject. She almost fulfills her dream job of becoming a librarian before her life is ended in an accident. As she calls her last breath, she wishes to be able to read more books in her next life. As if fate was listening to her prayer, she wakes up reincarnated as Mom, a frail 5-year-old girl living in a medieval era. What immediately comes to her mind is her passion. Trying to find something to read only to become frustrated by the lack of books that are disposed. Without the printing press, books have to be written and copied by hand, which is very expensive. As such, only a few nobles can afford it, but this won't stop Mom. She will prove that her will to read is unbreakable, and if there are no books around, she will make them herself. Number 2. Chouchin Kokuseitachi wa Isekai Demo Yuyo de Ikanuku yo Desu. 7 Japanese high school students enjoy international renown for their remarkable talents. One day, these friends survive a plane crash only to find themselves in the medieval fantasy world of Freijagard, where 2 human races live side by side in a feudal society. The Buma, who have animal features and formidable strength, and the Huma, who have a small chance of magical aptitude. After being rescued by the Buma Winona and her adopted elven daughter Lyrule, the group pledges to use their advanced skills and knowledge to pay back the people of Elm Village for their hospitality and find a way to return back home. Tsukasa Mikogami, the Prime Minister of Japan, acts as the leader of these young geniuses and organizes their efforts to intervene in Freijagard and gather the information and resources necessary for achieving their goals. Believing that there is a connection between their current situation and an ancient legend about 7 heroes from another world who defeated an evil dragon, Tsukasa directs the others to learn about the culture around them and search for any clues leading them back to Earth. But he also gives them another instruction: to take it nice and easy, lest they ruin this world by giving it their all. Arifuerte Shokugyo de Sekai Saikyu. The ordinary life of 17-year-old otaku Hajime Nagumo is disrupted when he and his classmates are summoned to a fantasy world and tasked with saving mankind. While his classmates are gifted with impressive abilities useful in combat, Hajime is belittled for only gaining an inferior transmutation skill that lacks any real offensive power. During an expedition in the Great Orcus Labyrinth, Hajime is betrayed by one of his classmates, plummeting him into the bottom of an abyss. Though he survives the fall, Hajime is faced with menacing monsters and misfortunes that sends him spiraling into a grim nightmare. Desperate to live and return home one day, he resolves to fight for his survival, only to meet an imprisoned vampire he names Yu, who is also seeking to escape the labyrinth. Taking an interest in him, Yu and a few others along the way accompany Hajime on his journey to find a way back home, while steadily transforming from commonplace to the world's strongest.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list, or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.